welcome to Fayetteville, and whoop, pig suey as the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Nice move there. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Burr. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The back goes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Heath. And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Send that offense back onto the field. The errant 45-yard field goal try sets him up with the football on their own 28. Give to the back. Running with power. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. No huddle offense to the line. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do to move those chains with guys like Peyton Hillis and Darren McFadden.
Yeah, and you think of just Felix Jones along with the same era. Just guys that toted the rock with some physicality. Just tough guys that make you bring your lunch. When you want to come tackle them, you better bring it.
Give to Brown. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs. Now out close to midfield. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
A little screen to the running back. He breaks a tackle. Got a lot of room to the right. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Off play action. Steps away. Gonna try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough, 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. Bulls his way forward.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. James Madison went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Dukes. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabs it in the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to throw. It's Amaro. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Sweet cut there. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Ortega. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Trying to get to him. Caught over the middle. It's Clemens. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. He'll come out throwing on first down, getting some heat. He's going to take off. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Snap it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
Brown has it. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Running through contact. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Still, and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. 2nd down coming up. To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Base from the 26. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Fires to the wideout. And the senior would love to have that one back. just a little too much on the pass. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. He's going to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This offense has a second down play. Looking for a man. It's Amaro. Firing to the right, complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Hands it off. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Rebels send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's Amaro. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 6 over Oklahoma. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Pulls it in. It's Burr. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Defense, what are we doing? You can't miss that guy. How are you going to leave the big fella wide open? You can't act like you didn't see him line up. You know where he is. You knew coming into the game he's a weapon. That had to be a coverage bust.
Running to the left. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down convert. Lets it fly deep downfield. Into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Razorbacks are flying down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. Now on second down after the good first down run. Looking to throw it tomorrow. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw it again. Takes his shot. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. And they had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's finally got it out of bounds, and even with that kind of pickup, they are still short of the first down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Back to throw, it's Amaro. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ortega. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On second down, he'll fire. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Set to advance on the football.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Give to Brown. Shakes off the defender. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes one man miss. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. From the gun, the running back has it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Amaro. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They've got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is...
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ortega. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Amaro. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Offense facing
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Never a doubt. We are all tied up here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Temple sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Philly. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, looking again to throw. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yardage.
And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. On the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he missed it. No good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
A strike downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Arkansas! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. He wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flanagan. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. He's looking for an open man on second down. He's got an open man. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Wants to throw on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Now they'll run the draw. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. On the run, fires downfield. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. They'll run the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Amaro. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Fires to the end zone. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there. But it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening. But we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.